when I started in medical devices, actually, when I started my career, technically, period, regulatory affairs really even wasn't a thing to be when you grew up. So for me, it just happened through a series of career choices and transitions where, I started out in forensic toxicology and then I found myself with an opportunity in medical devices and in internal audits at that. And in internal audits, you learn a little bit of everything about the regulations and ISO standards. And I had the privilege of working in a healthcare facility that did medical devices, pharmaceuticals, and combination products. So I really had my hand in everything, right out of the gate for my first job in regulatory affairs. So for me, it found me. Since I have a background in forensics and I started as an internal auditor, everything was like a little mini investigation for me. And so I felt like, in a way, I had been trained to think along those lines and it was a natural fit. And then just the deeper I got, the more I learned about the regulations and started putting it together in my head, the more I enjoyed communicating and translating what I understood the requirements to be into a functional reality. So currently I am the principal and founder of Lean RAQA. It is my own regulatory and quality systems consulting business. And so day to day, wake up, I see what's changed, what do I need to do, what do I need to prepare for my clients for, mobilize my team to better serve our clients in the regulatory and quality space. I rely on the regulatory focus, the daily news updates. Sometimes I'll even get news from RAPS before FDA will publish it or the same day that FDA publish it. So they're definitely working hand in hand to keep the community abreast. Earlier in my career, I really relied on it as at least a weekly tool to see what other people were thinking about challenges I was having, posting questions I had. Now when I'm involved, it's a little bit more on the trying to be helpful and answer other people's questions. So I think that and people know each other from there as well. So I think that that's another good way to connect. Well, again, we talked about how when I got involved with regulatory, it really wasn't a thing to study or be in college. Well, similarly, when I started getting into kind of corporate America jobs, the first job that I didn't get was because I didn't have a RAC, and at the time, that had not been something that had been offered to me in some of my previous jobs. Well, believe it or not, this is actually my first convergence. So this has just really been a wild ride. There is so much material and advantages, coursework to take advantage of. There's so many people that have known me from LinkedIn. I get stopped in the hallway. And so there's just such a natural community on top of the educational opportunities to take advantage of here.